Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is on this pinky purplish halo. I didn't quite have this in plan when I sat down, but it just happens, so I really like it. So if you want to see how to get it, please keep watching. Okay, so I've already done my base and my eyebrows. I'll write in the description box what I use for that if you want to go check that out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes now. So I'll move in closer so you can see better. So I'm going to prime my eyelids with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Just put that on with my finger. This is going to cancel out any discoloration on your eyelids, or if you have thin skin and you can see a lot of your veins. It's going to get rid of it, and it also helps our eyeshadow last longer. So I do like to set my base, so I like to just use a neutral eyeshadow close to my skin tone, and for me that's Babyface by Makeup Geek. So just take that on any brush and just quickly set it before it creases. I'm going to start with Sorbet by Makeup Geek. It's just a really light pink. So I'm just going to take that on my Ray Morris 11.5 brush, just like any sort of fluffy brush, and apply that in the crease. This will be our transition colour. So now we're going to take a little bit of Petal Pusher, which is a little bit darker than Sorbet, just on the same brush. And I'm just going to apply that a little bit lower. So now that we have the base down, I'm going to go a little bit darker, and I'm going to use Vintage by Makeup Geek. I'm going to switch brushes to a more precise pointy brush. Just going to get that on there and start putting it in the outer third of the eye. I'm also going to put it in the inner corner. Just going back with our original brush, I'm going to go over that and blend it. Okay, now we can apply some more. And just keep building it up and then blending and building it up till you get something that you like. I'm going in with that first shade just on a clean fluffy brush. Just run that right where the edge is. Okay, now time for the center color. I'm going to use Whimsical by Makeup Geek. Just going to apply that in the center. So just blend that in with your fluffy brush, just where the edges are. Now we've lost some of that darkness in the inner corner just from blending, so I'm going to go back in with Vintage on the pointy brush and just go back in and darken it up again. Okay, now I'm just going to dip back into Whimsical and just right on the center, just lightly. Okay, so now for the lower lash line. I'm just going to take a pencil brush and Vintage. Now I'm just going to blend the edge a little bit with a little bit of Sorbet, just so it's not a harsh line. Now again, just take Whimsical and pop it right in the center of the lower lash line. And then just blend that edge. And again, just go back and forth just till you get the intensity that you like. I'm just going to take my pencil brush again Now, I do like to apply a colour just in the inner corners. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Shimma by Makeup Geek. I'm just going to pop that right just in the T-duct. Just to bring it up a little bit. I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer just to clean up some of the fallout that we've had. You can do your eyes first to avoid this, but I always like to do my base first for some reason. So just take a little bit of the concealer. And you can sharpen that edge too with that concealer if you brought it down a little bit too far. So I'm going to apply my lashes, and I've started doing my lashes before mascara. I just find it a little bit easier to apply them that way just because I have really long curly lashes, and if I put mascara on, it kind of makes them, I feel like, a little bit harder to put on because they're like really crispy. But that's just me. Do it the way you like to do it. So I'm just going to apply some and I'm going to use the Modder number 527. They're just really nice and wispy. I'm just going to use the Ardell lash grip. Okay, I'm just going to apply them. I'm going to look down. Oh, I'm using my Socialized lash tweezers to apply them. So now that my lashes are on, I'm just going to apply some mascara, and I'm going to use the Covergirl Supersize Mascara. I'm just going to apply a black eyeliner in my tight line. I'm just going to use the Ardency eyeliner pen in the black one. And in the lower line, I'm going to use a cream eyeliner just to open my eyes. I'm going to use the Models Prefer eyeliner in Silk. Okay, I'm just going to apply a bit of bronzer, and I'm going to use the Covergirl bronzer in Sun Bronze. I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush for this. Now I'm just going to contour a bit more, and I'm going to use my favourite, my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, contour palette, and I'm going to use this shade here, the ashy colour, and I'm just using a Zoeva Luxe highlighter brush for this. A little bit on my forehead. Just taking whatever's left on my brush. I haven't dipped back into the product, and I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose. A little bit, and whatever's left just on my chin. For blush, I'm going to use MAC's Dame blush, which is a really light pink. Just apply that on my cheeks. Okay, for highlight, I'm going to use my Mary Luminizer by the Balm, just on a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to fill in my lips with my Napoleon Purtis lip liner in Slip. Slightly overdraw them because I don't have any lips, so I have to fake them. It's okay. We'll make it through. Now for lips, I'm going to use MAC's Snob lipstick. I'm just going to tap that in, just to take some of the intensity off. Just so it's not like bam, bright pink. I'm going to apply some lip gloss, and I'm going to use the Makeup Forever. I don't know what shade it is because it doesn't really have a number or a name on it, but it's just like this. So I'm going to set this all in place with my MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so I'll zoom out and show you the final look. Okay guys, so that's the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!